fan games. You either love them, hate them, or just play them because they're technically porn. But here is one of the longest in development fan games, which is insane when you figure out how long it's been in development. Sonic Robo Blast 2. Whatever happened to 1, I can honestly not tell you, but what I can tell you is this. I'm an insurance company from the 50s exchangeable book. So let's just roll with that. Back to the P2. Get used to that abbreviation. You will love this, as it is made in the Doom engine. And yes, there's a Doom game mod that I lack the footage of, but it is just great. Now then, the gameplay is whatever 3.5D. I honestly don't know what I want to call it, but it's very unique now as the gameplay goes. It's all about that momentum that will launch you off of cliffs. Foreshadowing! Yeah! Now, to avoid this, simply pick Tails and be a fully casual, and that uses what's best for the situation. But you can be a man and pick Sonic, which is basically hard mode, but can be very one if you master it. And then you play different characters and you suck at the jump because you feel like you can land it farther than don't. But either ways, and just make sure you have good pain if you choose to play in solo, because if you want to show your skill online, I did not have this kind of privilege, as the footage was recorded when I had over a full second of lag. Like, the stages were trouble, to say the least. But I failed to say you can switch characters at will. So if you want, you can go to the pause menu, change colors, or the veterans will be annoyed, and be an actual good, smart player who uses what's best for the situation. But that's no fun. You just gotta use whatever you want at the current moment. Now then, once you jump in, you're gonna notice the very unique control scene, as you move the camera with the mouse, but you also jump by clicking and spinny dash by right-clicking. And every other key does Mr. Gurgle of Lightning Limited. Just set up your controllers, otherwise you're going to be an overly sensitive camera and a headache, because believe me, that thing could fucking just annihilate all the brain cells of your anus. Now, like I said, but never elaborated, there's multiple characters, so get good at it, and you can also download characters. And I downloaded Shadow, who I played basically exclusively. And just so you know, Mario, that's literally what I wrote down, Mario, has a spin jump. Just saying. Now, if you want the greatest pinball ever, you need to get skills and haircuts. So, caress the keyboard and prepare to have the intense late-game bullshit. Now, if I'm just being honest here, it might have been the lag, like a full second of lag that's very hard to do when you're trying to do a precise jump in a Sonic game. But Egg Fortress is basically Rayman 1, where one hits, you fall off a cliff, you lose a life. That's simple. Or in the beginning of the stage, you have to make a massive jump, but it's very precise and very easy just to run up the cliff if you're lagging. So just don't lag. Now then, some level problems. Volcano, which comes after Canyon. Volcano, it's very precise. Canyon, easy to get lost. Egg Rock, horror game. Just put FNAF right on the fucking front of it. Horror game, because how many times you have to do motherfucking leaps of faith, and then you die instantly because of goddamn hit stun. Now then, in the stage you're most likely going to be playing Tails because fuck trying to make these jumps. There is one little thing that you have to worry about, is that how the hit stun works. You get hit and then you fall to the ground until you, fall to the ground, obviously. And then, that may not sound too bad, but have that form of hit stun in low gravity, where you can't do anything, you just launched across the map, not able to do anything. You basically just get air blasted back and then have fun not being able to save yourself, spamming all the buttons on the goddamn keyboard, but that ain't gonna save you, so you're just gonna have to basically fucking deal with it. At this point, we'll just meld them together. Honestly, if you could air recover in these low gravity segments, this wouldn't be a problem at all, because then you have an actual chance to save yourself, rather than just, oops, you got hit, have fun dying while you slowly fall to your death. And also, because of how much of a cheater at death, I honestly just feel like my right testicle, black and dead. Honestly, if I'm being serious, I just love this game. It's just, with the fact that the late game balances difficulty on, you get hit once and you die, that makes it hard to feel. I just feel like the food you've got in the fridge. It's nice, but it doesn't do too much until you forget it existed. But this really fun game, especially with friends, it's like so much fun, until, they find a way to kick you out of the death, and then all of a sudden you're just breaking the game because you're actually playing. That's not even including the fact that they have new shields, which makes the hit things, really cool. Like, your new shield, you have the magnet shield, which is classic, the elemental shield, which is one of my favorites. It covers both water and lava, really cool. Wind shield, which gives you an extra jump. Nuke. It's literally just nuke. And the stock shield, which is actually useful because it blocks 2 hits instead of 1, so it's actually worth having. And the special stages are nice in the dreams. Your supersonic, which makes you question why do you have to need the emeralds if you're already super. It's like fun, having fun flying. Also, Super Shadow is just fucking awesome. You can chaos control indefinitely. It's like I have a few things to say before this video ends. 1, my first exposure to Super Shadow was in a fan game, and then the next day I saw an official Super Shadow, which made me sad as I went through all that waiting to see, only to realize it was a thing since day 1. No, wait, night 1. Fuck! And number 2, I thought Shattuck was canon as a kid. I'm a bloody moron. And number 3, I wasn't joking about my testicle. It actually is black and dead, and most likely at a lab somewhere. Okay, so that's all I have to say about SLB2, so enjoy your day, and I'm asleep as this is written in 1 a.m. in the morning, so I'm just a shadow of what I could have been. Well, about as lame as I am hot, obviously, which is not at all. I'm not hot at all. I don't care what any of you fucking say. I want a beast jogger!